It just looks like a normal room background. Like it looks like it could be your room.
This is my real room, dude. Hello? It's got a
YouTuber background. Oh,
Yeah.
is that one that it comes with the I haven't even seen that.
God, I love wreaking havoc with visual effects. I actually don't know how to go back. The visual effects. Oh, so while recording, visual effects cannot be changed. Which means I'm full on in this room forever. I'm now just in
keep
this.
it on.
I guess so. Yeah, I'll keep it on.
All right, welcome to another episode of And I Made It. Today, we've got a really special guest, the man, the myth, the legend, Keegan Tindall.
Yeah, it's me in my real room. This is my real room. It's not a green screen effect.
Yeah, you really love Riverside. That's why you have a Riverside poster in the background.
Is that Rivers?
You have 3.
River? Oh, right,
That's just the website.
Right. I also just love a small skateboard and the word hello. I really like the word. Is this AI? Is this an AI
I think
image?
it might be an AI generated.
That's crazy.
room.
This is so easy to make. Mitch, I drew my shirt so that way kind of animation, you know. Dinner is so good.
Dinner is so good. That's true.
Do they know we've worked together in the past?
Yeah. So usually I just start off just asking if you want to introduce yourself to anybody who doesn't know who you are or what you do.
They know who I am. No, I am. I'm Keegan. I'm a comedian, stand-up comedian. I work with Mitch quite often on some animated stuff, and we get down and dirty. And you know, we've explored Brooklyn together, and you can't get much closer than that. It's really as close as you can get before things start to get crazy. Man, am I the most tame guest you've had on here yet?
Most tame? Yeah, definitely the most tame.
Okay, good. Good.
Everyone else is usually jumping off walls, doing backflips already.
Yeah, I know. God, I'm trying to give you the best mic quality here. I don't want to be too far. There we go. This is pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, we've been working together, and our friendship started from animation, in a way.
Yeah.
Me animating one of your TikToks, and
me,
it getting
and me
popular
slowly
enough
watching you from outside your house.
yeah, getting closer. You keep moving closer to me.
I know. Yeah, I did. I recently moved very close to Mitch, like probably what are we, 8-minute walk away now?
Yeah,
by accident too, completely by accident. I didn't know that's where you lived, allegedly.
Yeah. It works out. Yeah, I guess you're a bit different than other guests I've had on because first and foremost, you're like comedians, stand-up comedian, TikTok
forward
sketch,
first,
maker. But you also do animations, and you've been doing more and more animations recently.
I have been. I recently learned about smear frames from your podcast.
Yeah,
and I've been utilizing them a lot.
I like how in the you took it from the video that I made that's specifically showing people how you can easily do an easier thing than doing smear frames, and you watched that and went, "Oh hell yeah, dude! I'm gonna do smear frames."
I remember. I think I remember. If I watched it correctly, I watched you did a smear frame. And you go, "You can do this. It looks kind of bad," and I was like, "I want to do that. I want the thing that looks bad."
Smear frames do look good. They do look good. I mean, they are still quick if you're not doing the overshoot and anticipation frame. Right.
Well, it's also like I'm like finding shortcuts constantly. Like I definitely don't have time to like learn a new program, so I've had to learn how to like animate in Premiere, which is just photos. Like it's literally just you draw image. I mean, that's what animation is. But I feel like if I learned a program, it would probably be a little easier on me. And I could get more complex. Yeah. Right now, I'm just putting images together real fast.
Yeah, you want to go into what you're doing, like how you're putting together, because you do certain. I mean, I might be jumping ahead here, but you do more like you do 2D where you slap it onto live action. You're now doing 2D, just straight up 2D animation, and you've also done like 3D animation of VR characters.
Oh yeah. The VR. I haven't done those in a minute, strictly because of I don't want to put the VR headset on. I feel like I just don't. It's like uncomfortable to like, and half the time you like you start doing VR, and then you have to go set something up. So you have to take the VR, or you're trying to set the thing up with the VR headset still on, and you're just like tripping over stuff. And I also like I found it pretty limiting on like what characters I could use, because
Right.
in the program I use, it's mainly models that are like licensed or they're already from a thing. Uh, so that's when I made the jump to like start and just to draw them. And for a while, I was just drawing them on paper, and then I would just scan them onto the onto the computer.
Right, for your 2D stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
For
that's so
my
funny. So you'd scan those, and then you'd put them straight into Premiere after you scanned it.
yeah, I would draw like, well, actually, for a while I would just draw like what I would draw is I would draw one body. I wouldn't draw any other bodies, so their body wouldn't move. They would just bounce. And then I would draw little eyes, little blinks, so I could add it every other, frame.
Yeah.
And then I did learn how to like sync a mouth on Adobe Animate, so I did that as well. And then, but it was really weird. Like it looked really weird, and people hated it. People were like, what is this? Keegan, I'm scared, dude.
People were not vibing with it at the beginning.
No, they weren't. So my whole animation process is just finding different shortcuts.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure is, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I don't know if you're like,
I think it's
I'm
the
going to
same
do this
thing
the hardest
for
way
most
I can
people.
do this.
I think most people just like learn like Blender or something though, or like, yeah, or doing, I mean, you were saying you use Adobe Flash to do the mouth stuff.
Yeah. Is that what it is? It was Adobe Flash, but now it's.
Or was it, did you say a Flash or Adobe or Character Animator?
It was well, it was, I guess it's called it used to be Adobe Flash. Now it's Adobe Animate.
Oh yeah, right. Adobe Animate. Yeah, I like never use it, so I still call it Flash because last time I used it, it was called Flash.
Right. I think I have like this was like what I would do. Like this is like the hand drawn.
Right. This is the early days.
And then I learned how to do that. But those are the blib blarbs. And then now with you, like this is my most recent one.
Yeah.
With all the smear frames.
All little smear frames.
And then a dog.
I did that. I did that. You guys are getting those smear frames because of me.
Yes. But I love it, man. I'm having so much fun just learning how to do it. I think there's a point that I reach where I'm like, I can't with the sketches, and like what you guys have to sit down and do is bizarre and insane, and I don't know how you're not all dead.
It feels like I'm dying inside all the time.
Anime. I can't imagine doing that process when you don't feel like doing it. Like you just have to force yourself to do it.
Yeah.
Do you have to feel creative when you're doing it?
For sure. Yeah. You gotta like, yeah, it's one of those things with animation. I feel like you have to, I feel like there's ways that you can be creative at the beginning when you're doing the rough stages, right? Where you're thinking about like, what are the characters doing? How are they lifting their arms? What are they acting like? And that's kind of goes into the animatic. And then that's why like a lot of the animatics that I send you, those are like, that's like when I'm being like really creative for those few hours that I'm making that.
Right.
And then after that, once you have that figured out, it's like, all right, cool. Now it's just work, right? It's less creative thinking and more like, all right, now I just got to clean everything up. So it's like during the cleanup parts, you don't have to be creative because you already did the creative part. At least that's how my workflow is.
But that's the beauty, because like the beauty in doing mine is like if you don't, I don't do any cleanup. So it's just run and gun.
Yeah.
First goes. So it's all like just done. I can't imagine, dude. I mean, how many passes do you do after like the animatic? Like you give me the animatic, what do you have to do now? You just like do you have to go through it a couple times?
No. I just go straight from there to like then from there it's just pretty much clean line, and then I color it in.
I would assume the most tedious thing is the mouth syncing.
Yeah, the mouth syncing kind of like I always change it up on like whether I want to do that first or do it last.
Oh, interesting. Right.
Sometimes I just don't even do it till the end, but I kind of feel like sometimes it helps to do it first because mouth position makes a big difference with like the eyebrow positions and stuff. Because if you're like frowning, but then you have like surprised eyes. It's like a totally different
Yeah.
totally different like expression than
Oh my
a happy
God.
face with surprised eyes. It's like, so it's almost better to make sure the mouth, because sometimes I'm looking at it, I'm like, why isn't this working? And it's because I haven't done the mouth yet. I'm like,
Right.
this isn't the expression I want, but those are the eyebrows that I need for this expression. And then I realize like, oh, he's
Interesting.
frowning, or he's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I
he's not,
think
like,
what's good about all that is you won't have to do that for too much longer because of robots. They'll just take our jobs, and then we'll just die.
yeah.
We'll just die. They'll
Yeah.
write and animate for us, and me and you, and do voices, and we'll just die. We'll die on the street.
Yeah.
I had,
I mean,
by the way, just a note.
yeah.
I was coming home to do this. I had 3 empanadas, and I don't feel good.
Why'd you have 3? Right before a podcast, you're like, I got it down 3 empanadas right now.
Well, you know what the problem is now with 3 empanadas? I'm starving. Not enough food.
So you don't feel good because you're still hungry, or you
My
don't feel good
body's
because-
eating itself. My muscles depleting. I have no nutrients in me. So what I'm gonna do to fix the stomach ache that I have is I'm gonna eat these candies that I have, and I'm also gonna drink this soda
Okay.
just to kind of get all the nutrients in me. To get all the no, I asked for 2 and she gave me 3. But you
Oh,
gotta
hell
eat
yeah.
it. And
So you got a deal.
but that's the beauty of cartoons is that doesn't happen in them unless you want it to.
The
Unless you want it.
empanadas or the mouth?
Well, you can draw whatever, dude. You can draw whatever. Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful. That's why I do it.
When do
It's
you draw
like
your backgrounds?
Last.
When do you decide it?
That's the
okay.
last thing I do, because I
That's gotta be
fucking
fun.
hate it. I hate
Really?
the backgrounds. Yeah.
You have to like map out like the perspective, right?
I actually was gonna make my next tutorial was gonna be about backgrounds, because what I learned in school is like what they teach you in animation school, with backgrounds, and I'm sure it's kind of the same with like live action, but
Right.
with cartoons you draw your backgrounds, you design them. So, but you need to like design them in a way where there's a lot of leading lines to your characters.
Right.
And you'll see it in cartoons all the time, where it's like if a character's in a room, there's like probably like a picture frame that's like right behind their head, and the picture frame is probably like the corner of it's behind their head. So there's like a leading line coming down, a leading line coming from the side,
Oh
kind
my
of like
gosh.
brings your attention to them, because you don't want to. The last thing you want to do is ever put a character where there's like weird like borders around the edges of the frame, because then you're
Right.
just gonna be distracted away from the character.
Yeah, and I get distracted easy. I get distracted. I'm like, if I'll tell you what, and I've complained. I've been like, the lines aren't leading to the character. I don't know what's happening. I'm distracted. Why are they not leading to the character? I wrote in Cartoon Network multiple letters about it. That's insane, man.
I was watching
so many-
Futurama and I could not figure out. I kept looking at the background.
Who is what? Where is everyone? There's so many rules to it. It's such a different art than it's interesting, like just thinking about how intentional your framing has to be. Even like with film, like you can get away with just shooting someone, and you can even call it artistic if you like get them out of the shot by accident.
Yeah,
But you guys have to be like, it's crazy. You have to create every part of the world, and so which means everything's intentional, which bothers me and gives me a panic attack.
yeah. That's the thing I have to feel like a lot of people notice too much in animation, is that like every single thing you're looking at on the screen was intentionally handcrafted and put there by a person.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
What are these people doing? Get a wife. Get a wife, brother.
Get a wife, dude. Why are you drawing
Get a-
background objects, dude?
What
Get a
are you-
wife.
Doing. I drew a background once, and I was like, "Fuck this! I'm done."
Yeah, yeah. Backgrounds are like, I like to think of background artists in the animation world as like the drummers of the animation industry. Like
Right.
you can still make an animation with no backgrounds, just like you can make music with no drums, and it still works. But it always looks or sounds better when there's drums.
So there's like dedicated
background.
background artists.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's people I know that are like, that's their full-time gig. They just like are background designers and artists.
That's
and they fucking
crazy,
kill
man.
it. They make amazing backgrounds and they love doing it. And thank God those people exist, because that means I don't
I wonder
always have to
if-
do backgrounds.
Does animation quality ever get lost in miscommunication between all these teams? like I feel like something like Adventure Time is so specific to somebody's view, especially Pendleton Ward. So like, but he was so. I mean, I assume he was very involved in like the actual animation process.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it's something like a little bigger, like a Family Guy or something. Like I wonder if a lot of the quality is getting lost in the miscommunication because you're just adding a bunch of people's voices.
Right. Well, there's like, I'm sure like every new artist that gets onto a project, a little bit of them gets baked in, right? But
Right.
I mean, that's the whole reason there's like character sheets and like there's rules, you know? You got to make like a rule book to be
Right.
like, don't draw, you never draw trees like this. You never draw, you know,
Oh,
a
okay.
hill this way. It's like,
How are my lines?
they call it shape language is probably what the term would be to like
Right.
keep things looking the same, where a lot of times in shows and stuff it's like everything's rounded, right? So it's like no sharp edges, stuff like that will like keep people kind of in check when they're
It makes me
designing
mad.
a background. The one that I think
How-
almost looks like the most difficult would be Rick and Morty, because Rick and Morty's backgrounds are all like the lines are like all like very squiggly. If you look at them,
Really?
yeah, if you look at like backgrounds on Rick and Morty, I actually know a guy. I went to a high school with a guy who was a background designer on Rick and Morty for a while, and his stuff is like,
Is
if
he
you look
still
at just the
alive?
line work, yeah. I just don't think he works on Rick and Morty anymore.
I don't think anybody's working on that show anymore. No, I'm not throwing shade. I
Yeah, I
like
don't know
that
what's
show.
going on.
I just like to have draw. I have a question. Can you see this?
Yeah,
All right, now how do you fix the lines on this?
I fixed the line. The lines that you drew.
Yeah, you get the background lines. What do I do?
Well, I use
So, like-
I use smoothing tools.
What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Can you say a fucking normal thing?
so when it comes to like, people can't just draw. I mean, you can obviously with practice, but like things like look really clean on people's animations because they're usually using pressure and smoothing tools that are in the animation program. So when you draw
Cheating.
a line, it makes it exactly, it's cheating. You can draw it all wiggly like, and then when you let go, it'll just straighten it.
Wow.
Yeah.
AI.
It's not even AI. It's just, I mean, maybe it's a type of AI. I don't know.
How would you fix this?
I mean, I wouldn't fix anything about it. It looks.
How would you fix this Scooby Doo we drew? It's really ripped. Right,
mean, I guess-
Reggie. Right, ripped Reggie. Like Scoob, you're getting too big, man.
And the shape language on his torso is a lot different than the shape language on his arms. So maybe
Right,
round out.
Right.
He all of a sudden gets a little Minecraft blocky.
No, come on. He's really like he's got such a tight bod that his corners are all fudged up.
He's got a lot of straight angles, straight
Yes,
right
exactly.
angles.
And then the way I've been doing my mouths, I've really been cheating with the voices. I know how to do. That's the one thing I can actually do is like sync a mouth, do all the visemes and all that. And I just don't do it. I cheat. I do them
Go up
circle.
and down.
Yeah, circle going up and down.
Yeah, dude. I feel like you should get Procreate Dreams, because you could literally do what you're doing on Premiere, I think, but way easier than just like in a
Interesting.
program. Because you can, there's actually there's a setting, or there's a feature in Procreate Dreams where you can hit do like live animation, where you hit a little record button, and then whatever you can move stuff around, and it'll just capture it as you're moving it.
Oh,
So you can do the mouth thing that you're doing like afterwards. So you can then go and just hit record, and then like as you listen to the audio, which I guess is what you're doing in Premiere.
I guess what? So is Procreate like a pretty relatively easy one to learn?
It was for me. It sounds like a lot of people have issues with it. A lot of people I see online that are like, I couldn't figure it out. This is a stupid program. I'm like, it's pretty.
Well, the
I
only
don't know,
problem
to my
is
brain,
like
I think my brain works pretty different than other people's though, because like my fucking ADD brain like needs things to be like super like dead simple and not like overly complicated. So whenever I jump in programs that have like a bajillion tools everywhere, I like freeze up and I'm like, I don't know, or I like lose track of like where things are.
I think I would, because it's only on, what iPad do you have?
I have the iPad Pro.
Did I lose you again?
M4, the newest one. But you don't need the newest one.
Oh,
you can use like honestly like any. I think that it works on an iPad.
Are you back?
Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, it was trying to connect.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I just
Oh, am I frozen?
You're all fudged up.
It says it keeps saying trying to reconnect.
And I also don't know if we're like communicating at the same time right now. Yeah. You look disgusted. Like it's like the quality is insanely. It's like you look like 8-bit.
Let me try changing to my 2.
You look like an 8-bit guy. 8-bit Mitch. This is what I'm seeing of Mitch right now. He's just an 8-bit guy.
I know, that's just what I look like. That's just my.
Oh, you're coming back. Coming back slow.
Okay, there. I switched to my other
Wi-Fi.
16 bit. So maybe it might work better.
Now you're still not fully back. I guess the only problem, what I was saying is like the only problem with getting an iPad is the only thing I would use it for is that.
Yeah, I mean you can like watch movies on it and stuff. I mean that's basically all I use it for is to animate on and watch YouTube videos. I mean I guess I like send emails.
What iPad can handle that?
What kind? I don't know. If you go on Procreate on their website, it shows a list of which iPads can do it. I don't think it needs to be the Pros. But the reason I upgraded is because you can go up to like 4 video layers in one program, which the one.
So how much did you end up spending on that? Like,
I mean, I'm still paying it off. I think all together, because I got like the iPad, I got the pencil, I got the iPad, and I got like I think all together like 3,000.
Wow,
but I use it for work, right? So like it's just like an investment. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, I mean, it would still be an investment for you because you fucking make money off TikTok. So
I know. I think I would have to like maybe I'll come over and look at Procreate at some point to see if I would be like, because that is cool. If I could like figure out animations like that, that would be pretty neat. But then I like the idea that you're saying that it's not overly complicated. I think that's what I don't have time to learn. I don't have time to sit down and learn what every single shortcut is and every single. How are you doing? Like, is it easy to do the mouth stuff in the?
Well, I do it differently, but like, because I don't really do like the little flapping mouths. It's not. I still have to do it like painstakingly, like one frame at a time. Where I like, I have like I draw the mouths already, and then I go one by one to each frame and change it. It's just one of those things that you just gotta like just fight through. But if you want to just do a little flappy thing that you do, I think you could just make a circle, right? And then kind of squish it down because you have the ability to like squash and stretch the layer.
Right.
So you could probably just do what you do. Just be like, just have it like up and down.
Golly, that sounds. Now you're going to make me want an iPad. I'm going to have to buy anything.
I wish they would put it out for like people that just have like make a PC version or something. But I guess the way it's designed, it only works for iPads.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of good though. I mean, if you design a thing for a specific product, you kind of end up with like a really great product because then you don't have to like think about accessibility and all that.
Right.
Problem is you're not like I guess it would make sense if it was on Mac, but you have a PC, don't you?
Yeah.
Coward. So do I. I also have one.
Oh, it's like, why would you have that? Yeah, do you want to actually show? Do you have your programs up? You want to show like how you're throwing these together in Premiere so that
let me pull them out.
Everyone can point and laugh. That's all the animators that.
I'll fight everybody. I really will. So I have like, this is the cloud one. I guess that's maybe the exported thing. I need to find, this is what, sequence 2? I need to find sequence 1. So these are all like, literally what it is like, so this right here, that would be the mouth, right? Bring it back. It's just a video that I keyframed. So you've got like, I mean, this is how I used to. I don't do it like this anymore. But
wait,
like
so
I would just keyframe.
Is a video file?
Yeah, I mean now it's not, like in this one it's not. But typically, what I will do is I will screen record the mouth, and then I'll just puppet it with an actual mouse, and
Right.
then it's a video file. Yeah. But this one's like a
Oh, so you
keyframe
like do it
circle, right?
separate. Are you doing it with like a green screen and then the mouse is on
Yes.
top and then you're just keying it?
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm doing. And then I just throw in for a few frames like a blink, like a little bit of eyes. And then I like draw like the pupils are separate, the head is separate. That way I can like do like if I really feel like doing it, I can twist them around, but then I do think there's 100% like a less complicated way to do it. It's just all that I know.
Yeah.
And I think I'm so familiar with Premiere that I'm like, why? If I'm pumping them out, why not just keep going?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you do pump these out super fast.
That's because I feel like that's because of all the shortcuts. Like it's like the mouth thing, and I can't imagine how much I would be like kind of if I animated them well, how much I'd be held back. And then it's fun. I love just like my favorite part is like the designing them is so much fun. Like I love. Like, I think last minute I was like, he should have a shirt that says poop because I'm 4. I'm 4 years old. I'm 4 years old and that's hilarious. So, but yeah. And then
you're drawing them
this
in
one, I didn't
Photoshop?
even draw a background. I'm drawing them in Photoshop. Yeah. So I'll do like, literally what I will do is let me see if I can pull it up. Are you using Photoshop at all?
No, like never. I mean, I know how to use it and I've used it for like
when you
my past
design a new
jobs,
character, do you design your character in Procreate?
Yeah, in Procreate, and then I'll drag it into Dreams.
What's Dreams?
But Procreate Dreams is like the animation app, and then Procreate is the illustration app.
Interesting. See, that's where I would get lost because I wouldn't know how to like share the apps. It's easy.
Oh yeah, you literally just split them, and then you grab the file and you drag it over with your finger, and you plop it into the other program.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me want an iPad, dude. You're gonna make me buy a fucking iPad. I don't have money. I really should not waste money on another thing. So I'll do like a like let's say we want like a little goblin. And he's got his arms. God, it's lagging so bad. The pen. So what I'll do?
It's just also lagging on your end. I thought it was just lagging over the video.
No, it's also lagging on my end. So what I'll do is I'll take him out, right? This will be my guy. And then I'll just do literally what you like. Oh, I'll do,
this is Gibi
okay.
or
So I have one, this is Gibi. Why is it erasing to that? Okay. Oh my God.
You're erasing
what is
that? Is the white part a layer underneath? Oh no, that's just your background. Oh, maybe I think it might be because you're drawing right on the background instead of drawing on a layer on top of the background.
Yeah, I just threw it. But then I'll do like what you taught me, like a smear frame. Oh, come on. What the hell did you do to my computer, Mitch?
I'm fucking hacking it right now.
Then I'll do like a smear frame.
Yeah.
And then I'll do one of those. And then that's literally all I'm doing. And I'll draw like a few, like maybe with his arms up and then maybe with his arms down. And then I'll just switch in between those really quick. So it looks like they're throwing their arms a bunch. And then I'll do a blink. Yeah. I'll do like another layer.
So every time
like
you draw one though,
eyebrows.
Then you export it as like a PNG, the image.
That's exactly what I do.
You're not actually doing animation in Photoshop at all.
No, I am drawing them in Photoshop. I'm probably doing it really, really difficult.
Because you can also animate in Photoshop. I hate it, but I know I know a lot of people do it. Yeah, there's an animation. If you go up on Windows, I think there's a animation up at the top.
Right.
Where it shows window. Click on that, and then there should be one that says timeline or something.
Yeah, timeline. Oh, weird.
You can animate.
Oh, how weird is that?
In Photoshop.
That's crazy. Yeah. There's also character. There's a character option, I guess.
Oh, I haven't seen that. That might be new relatively to the last time I used Photoshop, which was a few years ago. But yeah, there's some people that love animating in Photoshop, and I tried it one time, and it was the worst experience of my life. I was like, this is not fun at all. I couldn't figure out the timeline. Literally,
the only reason I use Photoshop and Premiere is because I grew up learning them. So now it's like I know them so well, but now they're adding new features that I don't know, and I don't know if I'm willing to learn as an adult.
Yeah, because you have a film background, right?
Yeah, this is one I'm doing right now with he's a little fancy boy. So literally it'll be like literally if I go between the frames, I could just, that's how I
It's not
animate.
popping up on my end. For some reason, when you open up you might just be window sharing.
Oh, I wonder if I could just share my screen.
Monitor sharing. Yeah, screen share.
This is what I was doing.
Nice.
Hello, I'm a little fancy boy. Hello. He's got him and his bit is that he wants me to take a shower, and he calls his dad. Why don't you take a shower? And then, yeah, I've got all my boys. Purple Sludge. Purple Sludge is what I'm working on right now. Hey, I'm Purple Sludge. Got Milkman. So a lot of the times I'll draw like the head separate.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, I think it is time that I learn like a Procreate.
Another program.
thing.
Have you messed with the character animator before?
No.
So you should do character animator, because if you do character animator, you could literally make those characters live, right, in the program, and you can set key like buttons on your keyboard that each one of them will like change. You can make it so it like makes one of their arms go up, or like one of their arms go down, and you can also like be recording. You can be acting as your character live, and like just record it. Like you can voice it, and it'll like
that's
make
pretty
your
cool.
mouse moves, and you're hitting the keys, and it's like you can like live animate it.
It's called Character Animate?
Yeah, it's an Adobe program.
Dang. I'm sure I've seen it. I've just been like, I don't want to ever learn anything ever again.
I want to learn a new thing, but you should do, because also because your characters are so simple that I feel like once you throw them in, then you could just open up that program whenever you want and just make an animation within like a couple hours, because you already have it.
Well, the thing is like with what I'm doing now, it probably, like if I record, the animation part of what I'm doing probably takes me like 30 minutes because I'm cutting so many corners. So like, I think the longest part is like the filming, the getting that right, and then the editing and the timing of the actual video. And then the animation, I don't have a care in the world for quality. So I'm just fucking going through and like quality animations. You gotta be like, whoa, you gotta have patience and time and willing to have an artist heart. I just don't have that. I've got this though. I've got this little painting of a monkey on the phone. If that does anything, I shouldn't have taken that off the wall. Now I gotta put that back on.
No, you can't put it on. Also, is that World at War on your wall behind you?
Yeah.
Just hung up on the wall. Just never
This
forget.
is our office. So I'm in our office right now. So it's like, it's just not, I mean, over there is this orange thing that's bush beans. That's baked beans.
The what? The orange? Oh, the thing on the wall?
This is baked beans. Yeah.
Nice.
So we just kind of put garbage on our walls and called it.
Because they're like, we need decorations in here.
Dude, we just take things, and it kind of honestly, it's like the same quality of my animations. It's like, yeah, just do anything. Yeah, whatever. Just do whatever.
Just enough to pass.
Exactly. Yes.
What's some of your like key inspirations when it comes to animation?
Oh, literally, I just sit there and I do voices until I'm like, that's funny. Of course, anybody who knows my stuff, I'm obsessed with like little guys. I always think they're funny. So like last night I was in my bed, like you'll see videos that I'm going to do, of the videos I'm going to do. And I was just like laughing to myself, thinking like, I got this one. It just says, I got a crush on Big Pete. And I have a little alien guy being like, yo man, I have a crush on Little Pete, and I'll probably make the voice go up and everything. That's really it. And then I just improv. I just improv. That's the whole
sketch. Can you hear me as a crazy person right now? Do I sound high?
Yeah.
No, I got a crush, man. I got a crush on Big Pete, yo. And I just feel like everybody's hating on me, yo. Oh shit. Or I'll do like it, and then you just get like you start going.
Why don't you get back in the house? You need to get back in the house right now. I'm not joking around. You get back in the house. And then you just get really, really weird with it. Like I have, let's see. Sometimes I'll do this where I'll just have voices, and then that's what I use to kind of like get myself inspired.
Yeah, just
Um,
improvise, just do bits until something comes up.
Yeah, I wonder if la la. I'm like kind of echoey. I've been trying to do something with this, kind of make them like in a well or something. So normally it comes voice first and then animation.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, there we go. La.
This is like
I
that
want
one
to do
that
something with this.
one animator that he does like all of his stuff is like him singing songs.
Yeah, right.
Is that
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The cowboy guy, the guy who.
the guy who does like
man.
it's like a little it's like very simple animation. It's almost like a little stick figure type guy. But
Right,
he's always
right.
singing stuff. I forgot what his Instagram name was.
There's so many great animators on social
But he's
media
like
now.
singing.
There's so many.
Yeah.
I mean, like I have legit favorites. Like I'll be like, oh wow, this guy. I like wait for videos of people's. What a great way to get shit out there. I mean, that's how you got like a ton of people reaching out. Too was just like the gnome videos went super big,
Yeah.
and then just people just started looking at animations, and we're like, I am in.
Yeah. Yeah, just putting stuff out there. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
So,
It's a cool world we live in. Now we don't have to wait
yeah, I guess
for permission to
what
put stuff out.
what sucks with animation is like typically, and it's really hard to avoid, is like when something flops, you just automatically think you suck. You're like, I suck. This is the worst thing ever. I think that's like every artist deals with that. But with like, there's something about like with live action with what I do. It's like, okay, we'll make another one, get it done tomorrow. But animation, it feels like you fucking pour your heart, sweat, and tears into it.
Yeah.
And then you get like sometimes you make like $3 and you're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, that's the thing that's kind of annoying sometimes because it's like people that do like live action stuff on Instagram. It seems like they're doing way more work than animators, but like in actuality, we're also working the same amount of hours as these other people, except we like have a final product after like 2 or 3 weeks, and then it's like,
Yeah, and
all right,
you have
cool, now we
nobody,
can
like-
put it out. As if
You have
like,
nobody like the beauty of doing live action is like you get like reassurance that what you're doing is decent pretty often. But with animation, I'd imagine like week 2 out of 3, you're just like, what am I can't do this anymore.
yeah.
You've talked about how like looking at an audio, you start to be like, is this even funny?
Yeah. That I've talked about in the past episodes. That it's like I don't find anything that I upload funny anymore. I'm like, this sucks.
It's awful. It's the
but
worst.
Somebody's
Me
gonna think
too.
it's funny, I guess. Now that it's new. Now that it's new and it's packaged all nice, you put it out. But I think that's just like anything creative. Like I'm always kind of like I kind of feel bad for people that are like in like really good movies or really, really good TV shows because they can never enjoy it the same way other people are, right? Because they're like
Yeah.
acted in it.
I mean,
it's dumb.
I think what
I
makes
always
up
think
for
about
that
them, like,
is
that
the
fucking
millions
sucks.
of dollars.
That's
The
true.
millions of
Like,
dollars they're making.
who gives a shit?
Probably Tom Holland can't watch the Avengers movies the same way we can, but he's also super well off and super fine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, animators, you just fuck it. It sucks on both ends. We make no money and we we hate everything we make.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And then if something flops, it takes forever to do another one.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I feel like I've been uploading stuff on the internet long enough that it's just like that's just part of it.
It's just part of it. And sometimes
Just part of
sometimes
it. But it does suck. It is hard. It's not as motivating. Like when I do upload stuff and it fucking blows up, then I'm like, fuck yeah, like let's start on the next one right now. And then if one flops, I'm just like, let me just play some video games for a couple days before I get onto that. Or try doing that again.
Yeah. I just downloaded a video game, so I'll probably be doing that forever.
Nice.
Dying Light
Skate?
the Beast is what I got.
Oh, Dying Light.
I have been playing Skate. Very fun. There's no animation in it though.
The whole thing's animated, technically.
No, come on. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? I'm excited for that new cartoon. What is it called? Hey, You Guys or something?
Hey, you guys.
Oh, fuck. What is it called? I was just talking
What's it
about it. It's a new Adult Swim show. It is, it's Ha Ha You Clowns. That's what it's called. It's called Ha Ha You Clowns on Adult Swim. It's like these guys.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they are so good. So funny.
Oh yeah, I have seen this guy. Yeah. He
Joe
blew up
Kappa?
from posting on TikTok and Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yep. Consume too many cartoons.
You were talking about people that you really like online.
But yeah, I love Thorne Baker's
Animators.
one of my favorites. I think we talked about him before. He's got like this series about this guy in purgatory that he kind of lines it up with his music.
Yes. Yeah.
I really love what he's doing.
Those are
We
really cool.
we both sung praises of Goob Smooch, who kind of just does like frames rather than
Yeah, just
animation,
this little
but they're so
lines.
funny.
Yeah. His voice is.
And you've had
so
I sent you B Jump before, I think. Her
Yeah,
name
B
is.
Jump Up. Yeah, who we've had on the pod.
Yeah, and then we're working on stuff together that we
Can we even talk
necessarily
about that
can't. No,
stuff? We can talk about it, yeah.
but we are working on stuff together. We could say that.
Okay.
We're allowed to say
Yeah.
that we're working on stuff together.
I mean, we do
Um,
post stuff together too, so I feel like most people
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
Most
that's
people
what I
that
meant.
probably know are seeing this or watching this know me from you, through you, I would imagine.
And then most people that are watching this know me through my mother. They know my mom. God, there's a water.
It's all
over
your
here that I
mom's
want.
friends that are watching.
No idea how long this has been down here. Bottoms up.
Is that just straight vodka?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. This episode is brought to you by hydration.
Just the general concept.
It's the concept.
Okay, here's a voice for you to animate. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Ready? Come here, let me pick you up. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm gonna do this to you. You like that, don't you? Oh, you're kicking. Okay, all right. You like that? Kiss your head? Is that good? Oh, look, there's another one. Hey, what's your name? There's another one. What's your name? Well, I'm gonna pick you up too. I got two of them. Marjorie. Yes? I got two of these things on me. And then Margarine dies. What I think you should do, right, is I think you should have we should have that lot. We should have that. You animate that under the
I
thing.
was thinking that. I'll animate it on top of the video.
Oh, aren't you adorable? Come here. This is my daughter's crib. Get in there.
Well, all right now. Okay now. All right now. It looks like you eat your ice cream. Finish. Go ahead and finish. It's just that for the rest of the I'm just doing an old man and an alien.
I have to animate the rest of the episode.
Yeah. I love doing the alien voice. Yeah.
It's a good one because you also don't have to think about what they're saying.
Right. The good thing about being a voice act, improving, I feel like, in the future when we do things like where me and Connor are improving and you or somebody like has to animate them, it's funny because it feels like sometimes we forget that you guys have to like put in so much work that we'll be like, and now I'm on a spaceship, and we'll like have our character say something crazy. It's like, fuck, now Mitch has to animate a spaceship.
Yeah, it's always a challenge.
Improving with animation is crazy.
Yeah.
You got to keep it within a margin.
Yeah, but it's just sometimes it's just too funny. You just can't not animate it.
Right. Or I guess you can find creative ways around it.
You just find creative ways around it. That's usually the best thing to do. Someone's like, and then they change their outfit, and you just cut away from them for a second, and then they have a new outfit on.
Yeah, right.
Fuck that. I'm not animating a guy take his jacket off. You know how hard that is?
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. Like that is so difficult because it's so specific how you move when you take your jacket off.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's make a show called John Takes His Jacket Off.
So yeah, that's like every scene. It starts with him putting a new jacket on, and it ends with him taking it off, and then it goes to the next scene. He puts a new jacket on.
Yeah, and he like really rips. He's always feeling something. He's like a cop. He's a beatnik cop, and he's off book a little bit, and he's always getting angry enough to take his jacket off.
Yeah.
You want to go, punk? And he's always taking his jacket.
Yeah.
Even on like a kidnapping case, when he finds the kid, he takes his jacket off out of anger. We need to make a cop show.
That'd be good. We could just do the rest of the animation of the whole show looks like shit because we put all the money into just the animating the guy taking off and putting on his jacket. So everything else, everyone's just standing stiff like this with little flapping mouths, like you do it in Premiere. but then it's
How come
like
nobody's
but
done
then
like
it's
a
like the
stick
most
figure
high
show?
quality animation you've ever seen of some guy taking his jacket off.
Is there a stick figure TV show where the main character is a stick figure? I feel like that'd be awesome. That'd be
No,
so neat.
not on TV, I don't think.
We should make that. We should make a stick figure show. Sticky in the Sticky Bandits. Dude, you know what's hitting me right now? The
That
4
water that you
empanadas
drank?
I ate. The water,
The water
the
on top of
the
the
empanadas. I scarfed down the candy and the soda. God, I ate today. Today I ate like a 5-year-old. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. What are we talking about?
I don't know. Why don't you show us how you do your how you do the VR animation,
Yeah, so
or at least explain it? You don't actually have to open up the VR program or anything.
So what I'll do is it's in a game called VR Chat, and I go into, they have like a camera you can set up, and I go on OBS Studio, which is like a screen recorder, and I'll go into the video game. I'll set up a camera in the video game because that's like a tool in there, and then I screen record, and it's like it works in this weird way where like the screen recording, it will record from the camera's perspective, and I turn on a green screen. I angle it to how I would in real life. You know, like if I got like a low character, I would angle
So what's
the camera.
the camera
like
that you're using?
So there's an in-game camera.
Oh, it's
There's
there's
like
like
an
camera, so you can only see it from the video. So it's not an actual camera
Right.
that you have outside. Okay.
It's not an actual camera. It's like a fake video game camera, and you set it up and it works like one. And then I just match the angles. So like if we've got a little alien, obviously if he's low to the ground, you kind of want to shoot diagonal so you can tell that he's real small. And then you do the same thing in VR. And then I just line them up. I make a shadow. And then the nice thing is most of the models in the game, when you're talking, already their mouth moves. So I will sit like here with this microphone, right? And I'll literally put VR on, and I'll just do the motions, do the voices. I have that voice changer on, and right after that, and then I just cut it. And I improv with myself when I'm filming them, so I look like a crazy person. Like I just fully improv them sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, "What's up, alien?" And I'll be like, "You suck." And I'll be like, "Okay, mean. I don't like when you say that. Die." And then I'll have him say something. And then after I'll throw it in Premiere, I'll edit it. I'll be like, all right, what did I say? Write it all down in my notes app, and then I'll hit them all. I'll just like go down the list in VR. And then I have a VR video. I just edited it up. And now I kind of use that same method with the little 2D guys now. I think most of the reason I switched is because I don't feel like putting VR on.
Even though, which one do you think is easier to do?
I think probably VR is easier to do, but it frustrates me more. I don't know why. It just makes me more angry. I think I have way more, I'm doing, like, I love that process of what you were talking about. Like that's fun at first, where you get to animate and you're adding little details. And then, like I said, the creativity is you can get a little more weird when you're the one designing everything.
Yeah.
And I do like weird.
Yeah.
I like making their shirts say stuff like mine. Dinner is so good.
So yeah, you're
Dinner
saying
is
that you usually do. I don't know why I keep activating my Siri every time I talk a little loud. You mention that you always do the voice acting first, and then you design the characters after that. How'd you start figuring out that you could do voices? I feel like voice acting is a lot of people do it, but I feel like not that many people are like actually good at doing multiple voices, and I feel like you're pretty good at doing.
I think I grew up watching so I was born in 2000. So like when I was like 7-ish, when did YouTube come out? Like 2000 what?
2004 or something? 2005 maybe?
Right. So I was like young, and I remember I'd watch like Smosh and stuff, and they would always do voices, and Fred did a voice. And then I was very performative with my family. And then I would do them in school, and like I was like, oh, this is like, I could be funny and have friends. So I would do that. And then I was very weird too. There's a lot of, like, I had friends, but I was not like everybody wasn't my friend. Because not everybody loved the voices. And then I met Connor, who you know, who's in a lot of the animations and in the a lot of my sketches, who who we just started like it was like I threw him a voice, he threw me a voice, and we were like, oh, we're best friends. Oh, okay, see what's happening. We can go forever. So it just started like just through cartoons and watching like, you know, you'd watch like Flapjack and you'd quote it to your friends and you'd try to do the voice.
Yeah.
Chowder and Adventure Time. Like I always wanted to do the Ice King, and like I was always trying to do. So yeah, I think it was just naturally kind of trying to be funny, trying really hard is how I'm trying to fit in.
Yeah.
And then doing a gnome.
Yeah, and then
And
figuring
the
out
gnome.
the gnome.
The gnome we discovered a while ago, which is very fun. But I'll save that story for another day.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
When you do like the voice recordings and stuff, because you said that you like it's a lot of like you actually talking to yourself, just you like doing the voice and then doing your normal voice, and
Right.
doing like. But I noticed this just because of animating it. So the last animation I did of the gnome was the one with Connor, of you guys talking to the knight character, and I noticed at
Right.
the end, there's a part where Ooglik interrupts the wizard, and then as I was doing that, I was like, oh, he kind of interrupts what he's saying to say what he's saying. But then I realized, wait, that's just Keegan interrupting Keegan. So, like,
Yeah.
did you just like was that like planned? Were you like, oh, like I should start the sentence and then have the gnome interrupt me?
I think it makes Ooglik feel more real,
Right.
when I interrupt myself. Like it makes, because Ooglik the character is so impatient and so like wants to be in charge of those sketches. So
Yeah.
like what I'll do is like the same thing I do with all my sketches is like I trim like any breathing room. Like, so, you know, if you see half the time people will be watch our sketches, be like, dude, I don't know what the hell I just watched, because it all comes at you so fast. So the way you do it is you have me talk, Ooglik talk, but then you have Ooglik's audio start before yours even ends, and it makes him feel like a real person.
Right.
But yeah, I'm so in tune with Ooglik now when I'm like, he should interrupt me here, you know? Or like the friendly thing, like sometimes the friendly banter, like when we're talking about like the Hot Pocket thing in the most recent one, where
Yeah.
Ooglik says he looks like a Hot Pocket, and then my character goes, oh, yeah, like a ham and cheese, like really getting excited.
Yeah.
So, but then also, the more fun answer is that Ooglik's just real and he does his own voice.
Yeah. You're talking about coming up with your ideas by like just improvising, doing voice lines and stuff. Is there anything you do to when you feel like you're just like running out of ideas for like sketches? It doesn't just have to be animation, but like your sketches too.
Yeah, I like. I've learned this thing. I went on the road with this comedian Chris Gethard, and he said this thing that kind of stuck with me, which is like, and it's the same with writing jokes, which is like a lot of the times you're trying so hard to create, and you're like, you're really locking yourself in a room, and you're like, I need to make something. I need to come up with something. But sometimes all it is going outside and like doing things you're not supposed to do, like going to the bar with your friends and consuming stuff. Like that's how you get ideas. You get inspired. You go and live life. And for a while, when I was really running out of ideas, I was like locking myself in my room and being like, you need to come up with something. There's something in here. Don't go out. You can't be going out. You're not making anything. But then the minute I started going outside and having fun, I started having ideas naturally because I was going outside again and talking to people. That, and then also like, I think my style is I really don't say no to any ideas. So like, you know, if it is a dumb idea, I think what I'm lucky with is I've kind of created a niche on the internet for myself where it's like really anything can be a sketch. I mean, we just did a sketch where I think you saw it. Like, I think I just go, do you want to buy something from my pocket? And then Connor goes, I'll buy something from your pocket. Yeah. And then I pull out a little alien. You can't explain that premise. That premise doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like, okay, so I pull out a alien and Connor wants to buy it. So I would say when I'm having struggling, I say like go out and read a book, do something, watch a movie, and do a thing you're not supposed to do.
Yeah. Do something you're not supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you do like any writing at all, or it's just
Yeah, I write.
yeah.
Sometimes when I want to be done quick, I write because it'll take me like 20 minutes to get a good take if I'm improvising. But I write a lot. I write like normally longer form stuff, like stuff I'm working on that I want to like, whether sell or pitch to somebody. That I write. I'll write sketches like sometimes I'll plan them out. So I'm like, okay, so I can't film today, but I want to write and animate tomorrow. Let me write all the lines now so I could just hit them hard, you know? So I definitely write. I like writing because it's like you can do it. If you don't feel like filming, you can still get that urge out.
Yeah. And do you feel like it's pretty, I mean, I feel like now it's probably flows pretty easy since you make most of your videos with Connor, who you live with, right? So it's like easy to just be like, hey, let's shoot something. So do you feel like there's ever like difficulty doing that when you're shooting with other people? Because I used to try to do film stuff back in like high school, and the hardest part for me was like trying to find people that would actually want to be in front of a camera.
Yeah, I think me and Connor, like I said, like me and Connor just clicked. We've done it forever now that like there's nights we could just be like, dude, we need sketches for the next 2 weeks. And we'll film like 10 sketches in the night. It's just like 5 of them are going to be bad, but like we could just go forever because we have that rule where we're like, nothing's off limit. Like the characters we play online are very dumb and can do anything. Like we could do a sketch right. Like if I look around a sketch I could pitch to Connor, there's an outlet right there. It could be guys talking about getting in there. There's a little hole. They're like, dude, I wish I could get in there. That's the sketch. And then we kind of just riff off each other. Connor's super easy to work with. I'm also like, when you were in high school, you were surrounded by like everyday students who didn't necessarily want to do it. I'm surrounded by stand-up comedians who want to do it. That's what makes it fun. And honestly, probably the hardest part is when I'm doing it by myself, when I'm doing the gnome or the aliens or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because that's when you doubt yourself, is when you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah, because it's kind of all on you.
It's all on you. And if you're filming with your friends and your friends are making you laugh, you're like, I find them funny. But you can't really find yourself, or not. I have trouble finding myself funny for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have like any other fucking questions. But is there anything else you wanted to talk about or add? Anything we didn't hit?
I think we covered it all. I mean, I think we covered like my level. Here's what we'll do: is I'll hit you up eventually, and maybe there'll be an update one day. I'm gonna look into Procreate Dreams. I think I'm just gonna keep getting better at animating. As of right now, you got to my technical limits. Draw pictures, put them together really fast, and talk to myself. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, I've even been inspired by your animations, just like just how quickly you pump them out, and like, because I feel like I get so in my own head of just like, oh, like what should I do and how should it look before I even like put pen to tablet or whatever. And then just seeing your stuff, that sometimes you'll just send me shit that you do like in a night, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. I'm like, this guy doesn't even animate. He just fucking made an animation within like a few hours. I'm like, why don't I just do it? Why do I overcomplicate shit all the time?
I admire your ability to, something I don't think I could do as an animator is pick it back up the next day. Like,
you're like, I gotta get it done.
If I have an idea, yeah, I'm like, I gotta get it done now. Like, I think if I had a night to sleep on it, I'd be like, I don't feel like doing this. This isn't funny. But if I could animate or make a video in the night, if I could film, animate, edit, caption, done, then I feel a little bit. It's like, you're still in that manic phase of excitement.
Yeah.
It's not good for my health. I don't sleep ever, but who needs that? Who needs that?
Yeah.
Oh man, this year we should make an Ooglik Christmas animation.
Oh shit, yeah.
Santa.
Is he Santa, or is he one of the elves?
Santa, and I think he probably is one of the elves, and he's pissed off that he's one of the elves. He's really pissed that Santa made him an elf.
Fuck you! I'm not making you a toy. No, I'm not making. Fuck you! No.
Or like, I mean, if he was Santa, he'd 100% mess it up. He'd like, a kid would come downstairs and he like tried to convince him that his parents don't love him or something.
If you don't go back upstairs, your parents are going to say they don't love you. You want that? Do you want that? If you tell anybody you saw this, you'll probably die. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird how Christmas works? That if you tell people you saw me, you die. That's weird.
It's just fucking bullying children.
That's weird how Christmas works, right?
Just scarring
He's
them
so
for
coy.
life.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, of course.
This was fun.
Any last inspiring quotes for the audience before we bring it to an end?
This is going towards artist. Follow your heart and just, you know what Nike says? Just do it. I know it's cheesy, but I do believe in it. Just do it. And if you're in a house right now and you're in your bedroom and you hear your parents fighting in the other room, I want you to know that you're going to end up like that too. And I'm kidding. I'm sorry. No, you're not. Follow your dreams, live your life, and follow me and Mitch on Instagram, and everything will be fine.
All right, and that's about a wrap on this episode. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in. Thank you, Keegan, for coming on and showing us some of the crazy ways you put your animations together. You know, it was a fun chat, and yeah, let me know if you guys listening, if you guys enjoy, you know, having writers and possibly voice actors on. I think that's something that I've kind of always been planning to do, but I know definitely less writers and comedians, but I think it might be cool to try and get other people within the animation sphere that isn't primarily an animator on some of these episodes. You know, don't want to go too far off track because it is an animation podcast, and I do want this to be a place for animators to tune in and learn some stuff about, you know, animation. So, but yeah, let me know down in the comments if that's something you guys are interested in, and I'll definitely try and look for some more guests possibly to have on. Thank you to my buddy Nick Hassenlot, who made the music for the intros and outros to these episodes. You guys want to check him out on Spotify? He goes by Nick Hassenlot. All right, cool. Well, thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you next time on another episode of And I Made It.